Oh my god. Drop. I'm swinging. And reload. But, if I get there, dude. I'll grab. What's it? So long to reload. Oh my god. I'll shower.
I know there's been a bit of talk about this older video of mine where I showcased Coyle chasing me at maximum speed, and this video was from way back in early access, one of the very first and most difficult patches to date. So people have been wondering if Coyle has maintained this very aggressive chase speed or if it's been nerfed. So I thought I'd give a little demonstration, and yes, it seems Coyle on the psychosurgery difficulty, the allegedly hardest difficulty the game currently has to offer, is significantly slower. Even when he hasn't yet run out of stamina, and yes, enemies do have an invisible stamina bar, which I think this comparison does a good job of demonstrating, Coyle at full running speed is still much slower than you on psychosurgery compared to early access. I'm showing you each of the 4 clips one by one, just so you don't have to rewatch the first minute of the video 4 separate times, staring at a tiny quarter of the screen each time. One thing to note is that the initial timers I took are judged by this starting position and this ending position along the snitch pushing route. I know it's not a perfect comparison, because although I freeze framed the start of the chase at roughly the same point, the 4 Coyles still began chasing me at slightly different times, meaning their stamina would have all been at varying points of depletion. And the 2 clips on introductory difficulty are goofy, because in one he just gets too far for me to chase anymore, and in the other I start beating his ass. It also seems that completing electrocution of the snitch has no bearing on Coyle's speed, at least not in the current patch. Maybe in early access it made him faster, we may never know. I did want to do this speed comparison across difficulties for other prime assets, but Kill the Snitch is just way too good for this, because the hallway is so good for maintaining a prolonged chase. It's a long straight path in full lighting with only 2 turns, and the path stays pretty wide and unobstructed the whole way through. Gooseberry maps have nothing of the sort. I tried on Feed the Children, she just gives up on me, and Franco will just stand there and aim his gun at you. He won't chase you unless you hide behind an object, so that's pretty bad. One more thing, I know Coyle's true highest speed on the current patch may be found with the Deadly Prime Asset Variator, but the only way to get that Variator is to make a deep run in Escalation and hope for the 1 in 7 chance I roll Kill the Snitch on the 10th trial, which I don't want to do. If Deadly Prime Asset comes out as a weekly or something, I can test this again and then we can see. Anyway, yeah,